I mean, you go to her social media profile. She calls herself a washed-up gymnast. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't, a washed-up D1 athlete. She doesn't take herself too seriously. And that's so key here because there's no ego involved. It's just about getting better.
And that goes back to Lash Legend because really Legend right now is all about ego and about cutting corners as well. And Legend, who certainly has a little bit more in-ring experience than Sol Ruca, and now Ruca turning it around and right back in and dropping Legend.
Sol got the best of the old crisscross exchange on Lash Legend, who, by the way, sporting a brand new look here, new hairstyle, new gear. Oh, same attitude, though.
Yeah, same attitude for sure. And look, when we talk about Sol Ruca and Lash Legend, I mean, these are two women that one day could find themselves as the cornerstones of the NXT women's division. How stacked, in your opinion, Byron, is the women's division in NXT, currently led by Roxanne Perez?
You just walk throughout the locker room.
Cover, cover, cover! Near fall. And right now, I don't know if you saw, Legend almost had a sigh of relief that she survived.
I think that might have been a wake-up call coming so close to tapping out, but Ruca once again on the offensive.
Up, over, another near fall. Legend just able to roll through right back in, and Sol Ruca has kept her foot on the gas in this matchup, trying to come right back in. Nice drop kick, rocking Legend. Legend, though, somehow still on her feet. Look at this exchange between.
Oh my goodness!
Damn!
Good night! Oh my gosh! Holy moly! Oh.
And now these two just slugging it out.
Physicality upgrade between Lash Legend and Sol Ruca.
A swing and a miss. Oh! Ruca got all of it. Is knocking around Legend now and maybe starting to get back in this matchup. Byron, adrenaline will make you do some crazy things.
Yeah, this is a real gut check right now for Sol Ruca. Forced to dig deep against Lash Legend.
Legend don't want none. You see her push her off, try to get a little separation. But what's Ruca thinking right now? This isn't the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, again, I don't know what she was thinking, but Lash Legend, great instincts there, grabbing the top rope.
Pump kick doesn't connect. Oh, that super kick did. Legend rocked. Ruca rolling. Looking for the Soul Snatcher.
There it is.
Here is your winner, Sol Ruca!
Standing ovation to kick us off tonight on Level Up.